What's up guys? I figured I'd make a little video about what I use to make my YouTube videos as well as what I think is important to make quality videos. Now I've been making videos for about 2 weeks strong, so I'm definitely consider myself an authoritative figure as far as what you need to make quality videos. So you should definitely listen to every word I say because I will not steer you wrong. What I'll cover is 3 things here mainly that I think are important regarding making quality videos for YouTube. First thing is the audio. Second thing is your lighting, and then the third thing is the camera. Those 3 things I consider to be the most important. Of course, starting with the audio. It doesn't really matter how good your videos are. If your audio sucks, that kind of just brings everything down to a whole nother level. So you can have an amazing camera, an amazing lighting setup, but if your audio sounds like a gaming headset, then it just ruins everything. The second thing is lighting. Now, lighting is definitely important because, of course, it's going to light up your scene, lets people be able to actually see what you're trying to portray to them. In this video, I've actually got a light over here and a light over here. Now there are some videos that you can watch on YouTube, primarily ones regarding 3-point lighting, which I'm actually not using here. I don't have one set up behind, but if you just kind of follow that basic principle, you should get pretty good solid lighting. And then the last thing is the camera itself. Now a lot of people may put this first, but I put it third, primarily because I consider the other 2 things to kind of have a bigger impact on your videos. Cameras these days are pretty much all shooting decent quality HD video. It doesn't matter if you are using your smartphone or a point and shoot camera, a camcorder or a DSLR. They're all shooting pretty good video, but if you want quality video, that's kind of where you got to step up. And in my opinion, you really should be looking at a DSLR or a camcorder to make quality videos. Personally, I prefer a DSLR just because it also doubles as a camera for photography, which I like as well. But a DSLR will give you plenty of options as far as controlling your lighting. You'll have your choice of lenses, and of course it gives you that kind of cinematic look, which is always a plus. What I recommend probably that you should pick up is a DSLR, and probably starting with nothing less. The Canon T3i is a solid and cheap camera at that, and if you want to make quality videos, that's really where you need to start, so somewhere on par with that. If you're on the Nikon side, maybe take a look at a D5100. Obviously these are older models, there are newer models of this camera out at this point, but these ones, because of that, should be cheap, and it'll be a good place for you to get started. So the first thing actually that I want to go over is my audio setup. Right now I've got a Zoom H1 on a tripod sitting right beneath me here. It allows you to capture really good quality audio, and this thing you can typically find for under $100 online on like Amazon or something like that. I got lucky on Black Friday and I actually found mine for $60. And it's definitely a steal. Another good thing probably to consider, and probably would be better for this scenario that I'm shooting now, is a lavalier mic, which you actually can connect to your Zoom H1. But pretty much the point is you probably want to get something that has a separate audio source and then sync it with your video later. I wouldn't really bother with using your onboard audio on your camera, as it's usually not very good quality. The second thing I want to talk about is lighting. I have a CowboyStudio Lighting Kit. It comes with 3 lamps with about, I want to say like 60-watt bulbs. I forget what they are, but somewhere around there, 60-watt daylight bulbs, and they come with little umbrellas, so you can either choose to have hard lighting or add the umbrellas to soften a little bit. But pretty much it lights both sides of my face with the 2 lamps that I'm using now, and then if I had a third one, it would be lighting the top of my head as I would put it behind me somewhere off camera. But that lighting kit was pretty cheap. I actually got it for Christmas, but I think they're like $60 on Amazon. And honestly, all it is really just like some lamps with, like I said, like a 60-watt bulb on it. So really you could even just, you know, if you had 3 lamps lying around, stick some daytime light bulbs in them, and then you've got good lighting for your videos. But you definitely don't want to skip out on that. Really ruins the quality of your video if, you know, you may be shooting everything good, but if people can't see it, then it definitely brings down the quality of your video. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is the camera. Right now I'm using the Nikon D90, and this camera is actually the first DSLR to ever shoot video. So I need to upgrade myself, and it only goes up to 720p video. So if I'm ever shooting something with this, That's why you don't ever see a 1080p option. But it gets the job done and it shoots good quality, even though it's not the newest camera in the world. But I definitely would like to upgrade to something that's got like a flip screen so I can actually see what I'm filming right now, because I really can't. I'm just kind of guessing and hoping everything looks okay. You know, you want to get something like that that's got a rotating screen. Preferably something that has touch focus. That way, if you're filming like a product or something for a tech video, it's easier to do that and get a focus on it, especially maybe if you've moved a little bit and you've kind of gone out of focus from where you were previously set up before. But anything DSLR wise, like a Canon T3i and above. You could use a Nikon D5100 and above, but I would probably go for the D5100 or higher, just because it's got the rotating screen. Really anything like that. So get rid of your smartphone, get rid of your point and shoot. Those are okay maybe for like vlogging and stuff like that, but if you want to make like quality like tech videos or anything like that, you definitely want to invest in a DSLR, and they are getting cheaper and cheaper by the day. So for like 400 bucks you could have one, and then get yourself a good lens, preferably a zoom lens. So that's as far as what you need to make quality YouTube videos for your channel. All right, and the last thing I wanted to talk about was accessories that'll really make your life easier when you're making YouTube videos. First thing is a tripod. So I've got this camera currently set up on a tripod it's kind of far away from me at this point because I've actually got a coffee table down on the bottom here that you probably can't see, but you want to invest in a tripod. And I know there's a lot of crappy tripods out there that are okay for doing photography, but really you'll want to invest in a tripod that has a fluid head, which I actually need to do myself, to be honest with you. But a fluid head tripod will really get those good panning shots. Anything where you're just slowly giving everyone a look at whatever product or whatever it is you're filming. These cheap tripods that you have, if you use that, it's gonna jump, it's gonna be shaky. You can probably pick up on it in a little of my videos. I try to hide it as best I can, but really you want something that is better than that, something that moves nice and smooth. And then in addition to that, you can usually pick up a dolly for a little bit more money, one that'll sit on top of the tripod, and that'll allow you to get those side-to-side shots that you see that are really smooth. And then if you mix that in, the smooth and then panning to whatever your subject is, you really get those nice crisp shots. So that I definitely would recommend investing in, especially if you're making like tech videos or anything like that. Another thing is you got to learn how to edit your videos. Cut out all the unneeded crap from your videos. So we don't need to see you, turning your camera off or, messing up and being like, hold on, let me move the camera over here and start filming this. So you definitely want to learn how to edit your videos, which I'm still learning myself. But three of the primary good programs that people use these days are Sony Vegas, Adobe Premiere, and Final Cut Pro. You could use Windows Movie Maker if you're on a tight budget. It does okay, but really you want to invest in one of those programs that'll really allow you productivity to be a lot better. And also they're more powerful tools. You can do a lot more things with them, so you can get creative with your videos. And there are some other things that you can invest in. Like me, I've got headphones so I can listen to my audio to make sure that I'm in the right place or the microphone's in the right place or whatever. So good headphones are nice. A skateboard works sometimes for panning shots if you can't afford a fluid head tripod. I don't know, you gotta be creative, but there's a lot of little accessories that you can pick out and you just kind of want to use them to your advantage. Whatever you need to do to make a good shot, but you really want to focus on quality videos. Don't make it look like you just made it on your cell phone. Put some time and effort into it. People love that stuff. I know I do. So really you should invest in it and take it from a guy who's trying to get to that quality level. But anyway, guys, at this point, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of footage of my lighting setup and my camera, tripod, mic setup, just so you can get an idea of kind of what I'm working with when I'm making a video like this. So also, sorry if I keep looking to the side here. I'm watching this Manchester City and Tottenham game, and it's right behind the camera, so I can't help to look when they're getting kind of close to scoring. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys some footage of my setup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, see ya.